Hello, bombshellers. So I come to you tonight, uh, kind of exhausted, actually. Um, my stomach's upset, so trying to get through that. And I just now got the trash out at midnight, and I've been doing a lot more housework. Started another load of laundry just a few minutes ago. It is exhausting. This whole week has been just super exhausting. Um, I just feel like I'm running on E, literally. Um, I don't know what to say other than I just feel like I need some rest. So that's exactly what I'm going to do here in a few minutes. But anyway, what I wanted to tell you was how my day went, right? Okay. So I worked today, but before work, I was in rush mode. Now, what does that mean? Well, I wanted to call the people about the rock first and foremost because I left them hanging, saying, okay, if you are the right bid or right price, we'll go with you. So I called the people back, and uh, they said, well, we can come tomorrow. And I said, oh, okay. And I said, in the morning? And he goes, usually in the morning works for us. And I said, well, I work. And so he goes, well, let's do it before your work. So he was hinting at being here about 9 o'clock. We'll just have to see how that works out. That means Donna's going to have to go to bed ASAP. And I said, okay, whatever. But then we kind of reached a snag about the price, and then I had to explain again what we were wanting and the area that we wanted it and what it was for. And Grandpa's a World War II veteran, and I'm a telephone operator, and they had said they were going to, spread the rock out so we wouldn't have to. And I said, oh, yeah, nothing wrong with the spreading. It's just the price, we usually get a little bit more than that. And I said, well, on a tight budget, it's hard to make ends meet right now. And then they were more understanding. But they will be here approximately 9 a.m. ish. Lord help us all. Meanwhile, um, I was thinking all day about, well, all day assisted approximately about 9:15 to 9:35 or 9:36. As soon as I got off with the stone people, I thought, okay, I've got to call this handyman that I found on Facebook here in the Mattoon area. And I was so glad that I did. He says, sure, I can do that job today. And I was like, first, yay. Secondly, with the weather, they say it's supposed to rain coming up. We didn't want to leave the attic open, and the little opening out there was open to the attic. And I was fearful that there had been some creatures crawl in there. So he not only got a ladder and went up there, he walked in the attic, didn't see anything. That was the best news. Got out of the attic and then put the latch on there. And he had told me it would range anywhere from $45 to $75 depending on what he found. And he walked in and told Grandpa, hey, I talked to your granddaughter on the phone, and I know I told her $45 or 75. And he says, I didn't do that much. I wouldn't feel right charging you that much. So he only charged $20, which was, we're grateful for him. He gave Grandpa his business card and even told him to not forget him in the future for a roof, that he does roofing and he does other odd jobs, and we may need him for that. And he left a business card, so we're grateful for that. Um, Work was extremely, it was work. Mail, I got 3 new magazines in the mail. One cooking magazine, one woman's world, and one prevention magazine. I was so excited to see the prevention magazine because I had signed up on discountmagazines.com, not thinking that they would actually send the paper magazine, which is what I was wanting. I was fearful it was going to be like an e-magazine, one of those you have to sign online because I didn't read all the fine print. But I got a great price on it for a year, so I'm excited about that. And I got the first magazine of it today, so that should be pretty good. I already went through all the magazines, marked them all up, put my little paper clips in, ready to share with you. I have started reading a new book that doesn't quite affect the emotions yet, I should say yet, quite as much, but it does. There's moments in there that are haunting moments for me. An abusive relationship, and her best friend for life is starting to turn into her long lost love. And it's like he's starting to realize how much she means to him, and if he didn't act on those feelings, he was going to lose her. And this other man was abusive, and instead of watching her get abused, he decides to step in and step up, if you will, cowboy up. And so it's turning out to be a really good book. I'm almost done with it, so there'll be a book review in the future on Waiting on a Cowboy by Jennifer Ryan, so stay tuned for that. As most of you know, the stimulus is almost done. All we're waiting on is for the House to review it again, and then, Biden to sign off on it. Good for that. Um, Times are tough right now. You know what I'm saying? Um, and we take the car tomorrow night, the SUV, out to be worked on for the oil change, and I really pray and I hope that they don't find anything else while it's out there. And I keep going, it's going to get better. It's going to get better. It's got to, right? I mean, it really does. Well, that's my How Was Your Day bombshell. Been jam-packed. Got one thing done. Tomorrow we complete the other thing, which is the road pack. And then the third thing will be on my day off. I get to go pick up my SUV, and the oil change hopefully will be the only thing it needs. Although, I don't know. It seems like, it loves the shop. It takes more vacations than I do. So, that's where I am with that. Kind of depressing. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for watching. Stay tuned. One more video tonight, and then I've got to call it a night tonight. Tomorrow I will make up for it, I promise. It's just, this has been insane today.